Hello, I am Mirta Kupferming and I live in Buenos Aires. And thanks to technology, I am able to share with you this night. I am very happy to show my works at this important event. I want to publicly thank Beit Venezia and Jacqueline Nichols for inviting me to work with such a talented group of people. I approached the story of Purim. Sorry, I will read, so I am sure that I am saying what I really want to say. Sorry, I apologize. I was saying that I approached this story of Purim trying not only to tell the story, but to get inside the skin of each character with the intention of representing his or her psychology and how their personalities affected the political events at the time. I put an accent on the ambiguity that the story presents and the way in which situations change and take different paths. I pointed this out by drawing some of the cards also with ambiguity and surprise. That's why some of the cards can be seen in two different positions, and each one refers to a different part of the story. So I also worked playing the game of ambiguity. I will share with you my approach to the personalities, my interpretation of Esther and Ahasuerus. Ahasuerus appears as a dubious and easily influenced king. He listens to Haman, but also he's influenced by Mordecai. That is why his eyes, the eyes of this king, look towards two opposite directions, while he walks on an unstable line that points to opposite directions, while his palace is in danger of collapsing. In his crown, you can see some drawings that I did based on the documents that show how the palace of the famous Persian king was like. In my interpretation of Esther, now it is her turn, I wanted to emphasize her courage and her determination. Even without having been called to present herself in front of the king, she takes the risk. And the text says in this part, "If I die, I die." But she goes wishing for the approval signal for the king to bring his scepter closer to her, and this would show that he was ready to listen to her request. I also draw as a symbol the feet, perhaps some of you know, the gradiva. The gradiva is a very, very old, famous Pompeian relief that symbolizes the woman who walks forward. Nowadays symbolizes this. It's not that the Pompeians made it for that. It symbolizes now, from Freud on, the woman who walks forward. With my Esther, I also did an analogy between Queen Esther and the city of Venice as the queen of the sea. Venetians are always concerned when the sea is not calm. And taking note that we were supposed to be in Venice at the beginning of March 2020 and we could not go for the pandemic, because of the pandemic, I wanted to express that both Queen Esther and Venice, and also all of us, were not living in times of calm. But also, what I think is interesting of this is to bring the story to nowadays, to what is happening today to all of us. And now I will speak a little bit about one of the cards. In the last verse of chapter 3, all the messages were sent with the order to kill the Jews. Here you can see a horse with a messenger. But this card is a double image. If you rotate the position of the card, the drawing appears transformed, although it is, of course, the same drawing. And we can see here the anguish of the Jews in Susa upon receiving the letters with the order of their annihilation. So this is everything from this end of the world. Thank you very much for your attention and, well, enjoy the night. Thank you.